So, hello class. I thought I would just make this video in case you ran out of time or you were not able to come to a lesson, as can happen. So this is just a little bit of a kind of summary of your achievements and tips for the future. So, well, you've come obviously quite far after 15 weeks of lessons and active participation, which is always appreciated. Submitting homework, of course, and using the feedback, doing plenty of discussion in class in very many different forms, such as the icebreakers and questions and answers and role plays. So there's been lots of variety with general and business topics. You've had some business vocabulary and of course different skills such as meetings, telephone, negotiations. The list goes on and on, well, at this point, of course, your confidence should now be certainly more developed, and you'll be in a better place in terms of your English language skills. So that's something to hold on to and be proud of. And by the way, you can find a list of all the achievements that you've made. So that's all the things that we've covered in the course, throughout the course, and sometimes even between lessons. So that's on in the usual place. LPO lesson 15 is called achievements. So have a look at that. It's quite a comprehensive list, and I've tried to use different verbs for every sentence, which is just my way of enjoying the language. You'll see what I mean. And well, of course, it's also something to think about. What can I do now after this course has finished with my English? How can I hold on to this this standard, to remain at this level, not to go backwards? We don't want that to happen, of course. So it's all down to you. It's a bit like when you're at university. Nobody's telling you when to do something. You have to do it yourself. So the best thing is to be disciplined and, just say, okay, I'm going to set aside 2 hours this week, or, it has to be on a Sunday, or I'm going to focus on vocab for an hour, and then I'm going to do an hour of listening. So it's good to know what your priorities are, again, as I said at the beginning of the course, with self-study tips, and which sort of areas perhaps you still need to fine-tune. It could be grammar, and then you should have a look at the book that I recommended. So that's a grammar book, so you can have a look at the useful websites. Information for that, and that's another way that you can continue by doing something different, or just different types of exercises, covering some of the grammar that we've already done, and also perhaps exploring other grammar that we haven't yet done. So examples of that, because I've been asked that question before, would be things like other future tenses, like future continuous, future perfect, other past tenses, past perfect continuous. Yeah, there's a lot, right? Conditionals, so you could have the third conditional. So yeah, I think you have plenty to get on with. So yeah, keep going. Just get that maximum exposure to English. If you can, speak to native speakers. If you can't, then just listen to to the news in English rather than in Dutch. Read. Even if you haven't been reading in English, just try and read something. Even if it's for half an hour. It's going to help you. And remember the vocab notebook we talked about. If you didn't have a chance to start that during the course, you can always make a start now, and either do it the first way, which was the mind map and grid method, where you find basically new language, 10 to 15 words, let's say in one day, and then so basically you have to look up words. Let's say you find them in a TED talk, or in a magazine article, newspaper, anywhere where you find new language. So you put the topic in the box, whether it's TED Talk 1 or article about latest banking scandal or financial scandal, etc. So then you look up the word, you write a new sentence using the word that you've just discovered. Yeah. So the more times you get to use it, the easier it is to activate. So yeah, after this long spiel, well, just to say that I really enjoyed teaching you, and I hope that this video has been useful, and and that you've of course enjoyed the course as I have. So I wish you all the best in the future, and good luck. Goodbye.